Hey Miles Peterson, Brendan here with a quick few Siren updates. First off, I want to discuss the ACA cyclone on my printer. Yeah, I want to discuss the cyclone on my printer. I want to ask you why there's a cyclone on my printer, Miles. I want you to tell me why there's a cyclone on my printer, Miles. I'm playing around, but yeah, I got a cyclone now. I'm about to have a newly acquired ACA cyclone, so that'll be great. That would be fun. That'll 100% be fun and not be a torture for me and anyone else in the neighboring houses. Here's a update on the SD10. That's not getting printed till later. I'm just going to say that. Until I can find the little thing that will help me sort which is which, and so I know which ones are short prints and which ones are long prints, that will be overnight prints. Especially on this thing, on its slowest print setting, because it will only work. I accidentally paused it while I was trying to, yeah, that's its slowest print setting, silent 50%. And I accidentally paused it for a second. I'm glad I didn't click that button, okay? I'm glad I didn't click that, because if I did, they would cancel the print. So yeah. And I do not want to cancel this print, especially after, like, an entire 4.5 hours of it 3D printing. Yes, it actually was printing for 4.5 hours. I think. It's probably going to get done in like 2 or 3 hours, but knowing the fact that I got to here in like 4 hours, it's going to get done like later tonight at like 9 or something. Probably 8. Yeah. And yes, this is actually the old cyclone. But yeah, again, for the SD10, I don't know if I can print that right at the moment. I might wait until I have a little bit more filament, like another one of those boxes of filament that cost exactly $67. Yes, I know. It actually costs that much. I'm actually very surprised that a 16 pack cost less than buying 2. Regardless, I think we'll do that. Even though, yeah. Regardless, though, we're not talking about prices and stuff, are we? No, we're talking about my sirens here. We're talking about the sirens. But yeah, 3T22 update, got the solenoids and stuff working. They actually work better than they did last time, so that's great. Fully put together, so hopefully once I start putting this stuff together, I can hopefully put the horns on, and hopefully I can do all of that before everything else. Or it's going to be pain trying to get the horns on to the top stuff. Yeah. Trying to put on the horns. Imagine that, trying to put on the horns and it barely works. Yeah, that's going to be a pain. That's going to be a pain to deal with this thing. Also, I think it's going to be taller than yours, Miles. I think, yeah, it's definitely going to be a bit taller because I kind of increased the height of the legs. It's definitely going to be a little taller than yours. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. This much. This is how tall. This is how tall. But yeah, mainly due to the fact that it's going to be mounted on a pole. That's kind of why I increased the length of them. It's like I knew that I was going to mount this thing on a pole. And yes, I had staying off for a bit until I can get a little video out. And yes, this is actually going to be its color scheme. The horns are going to be green, so yeah. I know they're not getting printed in green. I'm going to try and waste it on that, I guess. I don't know. Yeah. as well with that 3T22 update, I think I should show you something outside. It is just right out there. That. And yes, this is actually its pole. This was its initial pole. If I just move the phone up to it. Yes. And this is what I was working on while I was watching your previous stream. Still waiting for the other one. We all are. But yeah. Seriously though, I don't think I can mount it in the backyard. Mainly due to the fact that my dad probably wouldn't let me. And plus, I kind of like the idea of it being portable. Along with my Thunderbolt, of course. Of course, I also want to move on to this thing again. Which is my first mini successful Siren that I printed that is yours. This is actually my first Siren that I printed that's yours that's pretty successful. Yes, I'm not exaggerating. I once tried to 3D print your Model 2T, very old Model 2T, with a 5.6 Thunderbolt chopper. It didn't work, so yeah. It didn't really work out, because, yeah. Anyway, so this thing's actually louder than it was last video I recorded of it. If you can go check that video out, that would be great. If you can go check that video out, that would be great. It's actually spinning the right direction now. Yeah. Okay, if you can go check that video out, that would be great. So you have context. But it was very quiet. So let me test it. And you will actually go back to it. You can actually go into the video and you'll see that it's quieter. You could hear it and it would stop being audible right here. It's audible still. I don't know if you can hear it, but I suggest you turn up your volume right now if I can't enhance the audio. But yeah. I can still hear it. It can still be heard. Up to this fence. I better go cut that off if it's actually that loud. If it's actually that loud, I better go cut it off because that would mean that my neighbors can hear it. If my neighbors can hear it, that's not good. Because then they're probably going to think that there's an emergency. But yeah, this thing's actually that loud and yeah, ow. I've always had an issue with these battery things. Lord. Also, I read the comment on one of my posts or videos telling me to hook it up to USB, get some resistors. I don't think I can get the resistors, and I'm definitely not going to do the USB, because initially I was going to try and do that with the Model 2T, back when I wanted to print the old 2T with 5.6 chopper, Thunderbolt chopper, and custom 5.6 stator. I think I failed to mention that. But on that, I actually wanted to hook it up to USB. My uncle shut that down. Because, yeah. Of course, it was already running on like 5 volts. So, yeah. I wanted it to plug up to an outlet anyway. But my uncle stopped me from doing that. I'm actually kind of glad. Because I now know my voltages and stuff. And I do not want to get 2nd or 3rd degree burns by accident. Even though I know that some USBs actually have a set voltage. Depends on the USB type, I think. But yeah. But I'm not going to waste your time anymore because I already wasted it for 9 minutes and almost 40 seconds. So I think I'm going to go now. Of course, again, I don't think I'll use USB for any of my mini sirens here, because of the danger that could happen. So yeah, I'll continue updating you on the 3T22 and Cyclone But as of right now, the STL10 is done. And also, let me show you a quick little surprise. The STL10 has a decal now. It has a civil defense decal, and now it looks better. And yes, I actually ran. I actually had to pause the video for my standpoint, but yeah. Anywho, I think I'm gonna go now, finish working on the 3T22, then try and make a little dampener test video, show you that their solenoids are working. Also, just a quick warning, I will be using 2 9-volts to power the 3T22 since I don't have a 12-volt battery. Not yet, at least. But yeah. So expect that later this evening. Anywho, you go back to whatever you were working on, and I go back to my 3T22. So far, a great model, 10 out of 10. I did have to tweak some things just to get it working. So yeah. Nothing too bad. Come on, dude. Anywho, I'm gonna go now. Bye-bye.